Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another Free the Piece Friday episode. And yeah, kind of an interesting one today. We've got Racing Champions Mint. This is probably the first time we've seen Racing Champions on a Free the Piece Friday. I think it is anyway. Maybe it's not. I don't know. There's been a lot of these episodes, but I think it is. And this is a Racing Champions Mint Chase car. I don't have the regular of this to compare it to, unfortunately, but I do have the Chase here. What makes this a Chase? Well, it's got gold rims and the windows are tinted, and that was the Chase traits for the gold strikes, which were in this series of Racing Champions Mint. I believe this is like the second release. Yeah, I think it's RC002. I believe this is the second release of Racing Champions after they became, after they resurfaced from round 2. So this came out a while ago. You can see the production date right here, 5/30/2016. So kind of cool to date the piece that way. Well, it already says look for them in 2016 at your favorite retailer, Auto World, Johnny Lightning, and Racing Champions Mint. So that's when they were starting to revive the Johnny Lightning and Racing Champions name. And you can read that there. Gold strikes, I believe, are 2% of production. These particular, Racing Champions Mint vehicles, they did put them out in versions A and version B, and I think the Chase car is the same for version A and version B, just like it is with Auto World. But I don't know what's going on with the Racing Champions Mint brand. I think they are still sort of putting stuff out, but they're definitely not putting out as much of it as they are Johnny Lightning and Auto World, which is fine because some of these Racing Champions toolings I'm not super into. I don't really like them too much, but they seem to be a little bit large in scale. This 55 Chevy Bel Air that we're going to look at seems maybe a little bit large in scale. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and open it up and check it out. So it's number 7, so you notice there's 6 cars in the series, so this would have been the first car in the second series is what I think that is. I'm not sure. They were kind of experimenting with what they wanted to do with these brands. So, and I think this is the final series that actually came with this box format. Then they changed it to just a cardboard packaging, just like the Johnny Lightning. So anyway, let's just go ahead and open it up. When Johnny Lightning first resurfaced as well, it also came in a clamshell and then moved to cardboard. But here we go. So this is a Chase. Again, it's likely very limited. I don't think there's very many of these out there. But at the same time, I don't think they're like super desirable, making them maybe not as hard to come by. And if you do find them, I don't think they're going to go for too expensive. The box here, pretty cool. See the base of the car right there through the box. Kind of an interesting little idea how the car is floating in the box. It's kind of neat. You can repackage it that way if you want to for transport. We're going to go ahead and just free the piece. And take a look at this tooling. This is the only version of this tooling I have in my collection. And I thought it was really cool when I found it. I found it at Walmart. And I was like, wow, this beautiful car, and it's a Chase. So I was just pretty stoked to find it, and I knew it was going to stay in my collection. So I've had it, actually, basically since these things came out. So it's been sitting here for a few years now. Time is a-flying. And now it is finally free. I was always debating, too, whether I would end up keeping it or trading it off or whatever, and I decided to keep it. Hood should open on this thing. Maybe. Should. There you go. Nice detail under there. Look at that. Looks like multiple pieces on that motor. Very, very cool. So the Racing Champions toolings were somewhat interesting. Like I said, they did run a little larger than 1/64 scale. It seems almost like M2 machine size is what I would equate them to. And they're very hit or miss, in my opinion. Some of the toolings look really, really good, and some of them not so much. Gold rims on this thing actually look really good. I think the rim is a little bit different than what would have came on the car anyway, too, besides it just being gold. But I don't know. I don't have the regular to compare it to. I love the color, this color green, almost like a teal, but it looks very green under this light. At least from where I'm looking at it. It might look teal on the camera. But anyway, it's a very pretty color. Chevy Bel Air. Just a really cool car. It's very nice. Painted details in the back. You got a separate bumper piece right there. It's plastic. Separate bumper piece in the front, which is plastic. The grill piece is plastic. So you got some extra pieces on here. A fairly decent looking hood gap. A little bit gapped on this side, more than it is on that side. It's okay. Not a huge deal. Still would take pictures pretty good. And that's when you really notice flaws when you're trying to take good photographs of these cars. That's when little flaws can really stick out like a sore thumb. So as a loose collector, it's one thing to want like a perfect car. It's another thing to want a car that's perfect enough to try to like take photographs of it and make it look really, really good without some glaring flaw. So this one I think would pass. It's got, like I said, that gap in the hood. You kind of just avoid an angle that accentuates that. It should be okay. It's also got a little bit of a lean to it. I don't know why that is so common for the wheels not to be even across. So it looks a little lower on this side than it does on this side. Again, you can kind of play with the camera a little bit, take pictures of it, and kind of avoid that look. You just can't basically shoot it from head on. Well, you kind of can. I don't know. Overall, it's a pretty cool little piece. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Did you guys, I mean, I was excited for this when, I just remember the excitement when I knew that Racing Champions and Johnny Lightning were going to come out. And at first, it seemed the only place you were going to be able to get them is like the Super Targets or whatever. Or maybe they did show it at Walmart right away too. Yeah, they did show up at Walmart right away. But anyway, I just remember being excited, like, oh wow, there's going to be Johnny Lightnings and Racing Champions coming out. And by then I was already kind of into Auto World, so I was kind of stoked about it. So check her out. Yeah, this is pretty cool. All right, so thank you guys very much for watching another Free the Piece Friday episode. Again, check out my other Free the Piece Friday episodes as well as any other series on this channel if you enjoy diecast at 1/64 scale. Also hit me up on Facebook and Instagram. Also check out the community page. I've been posting pictures of cars on the community page here on YouTube. Stuff that I normally post to Instagram, I decided why not post it to YouTube too. Since we do have the community tab there, we might as well use it. In each post, I generally am going to put an eBay link for a search into finding these cars, just to kind of help you find and identify them, because I'm not always very descriptive in the blurb above the photo, but I do include an eBay link. Full disclosure, that typically is going to be an affiliate link. So if you do click on it and you do buy something from it, or something from eBay after clicking that link, I do get a little kickback from that. Of course, it's not a ton of money, but whatever, it's something. So you can support the channel in that way as well. So get yourself something cool off eBay after clicking the link, and you'll be hooking me up as well. So anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. You guys have an excellent day, and we'll see you in the next one.